Live from the WMTV studios, your news authority. NBC 15 News at 5 starts now.
Now at 5, the first day of spring brings warmer weather and springtime activities.
Plus, why police will be increasing patrol in downtown Madison after a scary incident left one man unconscious over the weekend.
And a popular community program could possibly lose funding under President Trump's budget proposal.
Hello and welcome to NBC 15 News at 5. I'm Meredith Barrick.
And I'm John Stofflet. Thanks so much for joining us on this Monday evening. And happy spring. Can you believe it? Today is the official first day of spring, and the weather really kind of followed suit, didn't it?
It did. Golfers were able to get out in the mild weather and enjoy opening day at 3 Madison City golf courses, including O'Donnell Hills. The course opening didn't break any records. The earliest it has ever opened is March 11th, but many golfers say they're just happy they don't have to wait until April, which is the latest opening for the course.
Today is the best day out of the year for golfers. I mean, everybody's got the itch to come out and play, and then you're finally able to come out of the woodwork over the winter and be able to play.
O'Donnell is open, but not Yahara Hills. They're not open yet for the season. Brinza says that course is still too wet.
Well, now that it's spring, let's hope these warmer temperatures stick around for us.
Let's check in with meteorologist Brian Dukes to see what this week has in store. Hey, Brian.
Hey, guys. Yeah, the weather cooperating on.
Brian, thanks. And speaking of dry, recent unauthorized burns are prompting firefighters to remind people the danger of burning brush this time of year. Over the weekend, the Madison Fire Department responded to 2 outside fires. One person was asked to stop burning his evergreen trees, but when firefighters left, he continued to add fuel to the fire. Firefighters say just a few dry days can turn a small fire into a dangerous situation.
With fire, you're always going to have those embers that are moving around, and a little bit of a breeze, people think, oh, a little bit of a breeze is okay. No, it's really not, because that's what's going to push that fire.
Burning brush and outside waste is illegal. If you are having a fire for recreational activity, it must be contained in a pit or some type of fireplace. If not, you could land yourself a hefty fine. New details tonight after a man was knocked to the ground and significantly injured Saturday morning. NBC 15's Christy Batista joins us live in the newsroom and explains why police believe this was a random act. If you can't figure out what to wear from your closet, Amazon wants to help. The online retailer has a new app feature for its Prime members called Outfit Compare. You upload photos and real stylists will judge your clothes based on fit, how colors complement you, and what's on trend. To address privacy concerns, Amazon says only staffers can see the photos, and it will remove copies of images when you delete the photos from the app. FBI Director James Comey confirmed today that the Bureau is investigating Russian interference in the 2016 presidential election and the nature of any links between the Trump campaign and Russia.
Comey made those extraordinary public declarations before a House Intelligence Committee hearing this morning, and the director added that there's no timetable for the investigation, and the Bureau will follow the facts where they lead.
Bipartisan politics took center stage in the Senate today as confirmation hearings began for President Trump's Supreme Court nominee, Judge Neil Gorsuch.
The court's seat has been vacated for 13 months after the death of Justice Antonin Scalia. Republicans blocked President Obama's nominee, as you may recall. NBC's Jennifer Johnson has the story. There's a new kid on the block on Sesame Street, and she'll show the world what autism looks like.
4-year-old Julia has bright red hair, loves to sing, and has autism, a developmental disorder which can affect a person's ability to communicate and interact. So Julia may at times get overexcited, or it may be harder for other characters to get her attention. She spent more than 5 years in development as the folks at Sesame Street worked with autism experts and families to make sure they got her right. Julia debuts next month. As Americans' use of opioids has increased, so has the number of children who are exposed to these powerful drugs. According to a new study, poison control centers receive about 30 calls a day about kids and teens who have misused prescription opioids or took them accidentally. 60% of the children exposed to opioids were younger than 5, while 1/3 of cases involved teenagers.
Because these are such powerful medications, just even one tablet is all it will take many times to cause really serious outcomes, including stoppage of breathing and potentially death. That's why we have to be so careful with these medications.
Experts say it is extremely important to keep any medications locked up away from young children. Coming up next, we'll have a final look at your forecast.